Mike Miller from that famous Miller racing family out of Akron, Ohio. Pappy Miller won hundreds and hundreds of races. Boys Mike and Paul took up racing after him. Mike, I know you got driving the Santa Marino racing team. You got 2 cars. What car did you choose to bring down this weekend?
We brought down the Port City, the coilover car. I think it's the fastest car for down here.
Of course, you get to run the 4-barrel, so you don't get no penalty for that stock front clip. I mean, yeah, for the tubing clip. You feel pretty good in the car right now?
Yeah, the car is working real well right now. We're optimistic we can pull off a victory here maybe today.
You've won some big races down here over the last couple of years. There's 4 guys. If you come down to Midvale, you're one of the guys. Rich Rohr, of course, Mark Malkett, and Scott Baker's one. If you can beat them 4 guys, you got a pretty good chance of winning. You're one of the top 4.
Yeah, I feel we're right in there. Brad Malkett's running good today, and he could be a factor. Maybe Roger Black.
A lot of good drivers. I'll tell you, there's guys in the consolation race that would make a good feature race anywhere. Some hot guys in that consi.
Yeah, there is. It's going to be a heck of a shootout just to make it in.
Okay, we wish you a lot of luck, Mike, and hope to see you
okay, thanks.
Carrying that checkered flag later on.
Appreciate it.
Okay, I'm with Ronnie Sense from Clinton, Ohio. Ronnie burned up his short tracks several years back. He was a regular. He has got him another car now, and his car looked pretty good to me, Ron.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good for only the second time we raced it.
Well, you know, I know some of the guys that you race with, and they says you got some ideas. If you can get them incorporated in a race car, ain't nobody gonna touch you.
Yeah, we got a lot of ideas on the back we just incorporated. It's gonna take a little bit of changing around till we get it right. But I think once it's right, it'll go pretty good.
Okay, and Ron Sense has won some races here. One time I remember he got a little early race crash, had to go to the back, come all the way to the front, won a big 50 lapper here a few years ago. So Ron is going to be one of the contenders in this feature race today, believe me. And Ron, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Going down. One. Okay, I'm with Danny Villers, a driver out of the Akron, Ohio area. Danny picked up this ride, what, early this year?
First of last year.
Okay, this is all top-notch equipment. You've been doing a pretty good job in it. You feel pretty confident about today's race?
Yeah, it's getting better, but we're starting so far back, it's going to be a long way to hoe.
Well, if you start in the back and win, you're going to beat a lot of good people.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. If we started in the back and beat them, we'd be doing something.
Yeah, you know, you like to win races, and everybody likes to win, but it's a lot more. There's more to it when you beat some of the hot dogs that's been racing for years and years. I think you're one of the guys that could probably do it.
I don't know about that. We're going to give it the best we can. That's all I can say.
Okay, and of course you run a drain motor. Plenty of power there, right?
Oh yeah, the motor isn't a fault here. It's just a matter of getting around this track the way we need to.
Okay, Danny Villers, we want to wish you a lot of good luck, Danny.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm with John Klein. John picked up a ride with his Jack Vogt racing team early this year, or maybe end of last year, and they put together a couple super good cars, had a heck of a season, was up Sandusky Speedway, had all their equipment stolen, and the race people all got together, and they got a car together. John, what do you think?
Well, for what we done, I can't tell you how happy I am. The crew, I'm 100% proud of them. Whether I make the show today or not, I'm proud of them. They've done a heck of a job. I'm faster than a lot of guys that's here. They just done a terrific job. The people that helped us get here, I can't tell you enough about them. I mean, they're the kind of people that they want to outrun you on the racetrack, not in the pits. They gave us all their spare parts to come here. 8 days ago, we had a bare frame and nothing more. No steering, no brake lines, no nothing. Terry Myers sold us a lot of parts at cost, his cost. Rich Rohr, now's Rohr, put us together an engine, loaned us an engine. Bob Sibla, rear end. Brad Malkett, a dry sump pump. Mark Malkett, spindles. I just can't thank all the people. You know, just the day after the car was stolen, the phone rang off the wall. I mean, people saying, what do you need? Can we help you with this? Can we give you this? Can we give you that? And we was done. We had an excellent year, you know, but Jack wanted to go race, and so many people offered us so many parts and pieces that we just figured that no matter whether we made the show or not, we had to put something together and come down here.
Well, just being here is a win in itself, I'd have to say, after what you guys went through. The car you had, no problem. I mean, you had the best, you had as good equipment as anybody races with. You'd have been one of the guys they had to watch out for here, I would say, if you had the car that was stolen off you. But you didn't look too bad yesterday in this car. I know it takes a while sometimes to shake a car down. I mean, you can put all these parts together and it's supposed to do this, we're supposed to do that, but it don't always do that.
You're right. It don't do what it's supposed to do. If it was easy, everybody'd be winning. But I think we would have been tough because this is our home track and we run good here. We'd have been real hard to beat if we'd had our other car. We don't. As it is, I think, you know, the crew done a heck of a job just getting the car ready to go. And like I say, we're faster than 20 cars that's here. So, and third in the heat race is nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, with the equipment you got. So whatever happens today, you know, I'm proud of them. They've done a good job. I'm thankful for all the people that loaned us parts. We'll just regroup, maybe come back next year.
Well, it's nice, you know, racing people argue and carry on and yell and scream at one another, but I think when they're down and out, they usually come through for you.
Well, racers, when you're a racer, I don't believe there's such a thing as a friend on the racetrack. I have no friends on the racetrack, and I want to win as bad as they do. But nobody wants to win in the pits, at least the guys I race against. I mean, they're tough, top competitors. No matter where they go, they'd be fast, and they don't want to beat me in the pits. They want to beat me on the racetrack the same as I want to beat them on the racetrack. So they offer us them parts, and we do the same for them when they need something.
Well, it's definitely is not a sissy sport. John, I want to wish you all kinds of luck. I'm sorry you guys had bad luck, but just seeing you here that's start in the right direction back to being out there in the victory circle.
Well, we're going to be there. That's all there is to it. It's just a slow thing. A lot of guys been running their car all year. We had a couple hot lap sessions to get this thing dialed in, but like I say, they've done an excellent job. I'm happy with everybody, and we'll just do what we can do.
Okay, John Klein, and good luck to you. Thanks, John. Okay, I'm with Johnny Sanquist and the Tom Bewley Westgate Ford sponsored Thunderbird. John, you're not in the feature yet. You got some homework to do, right?
Yeah, I think we start fifth. A lot of good cars in front of us. Have to try and make it.
We haven't seen you every week here this year, but I heard you had a pretty decent season.
Yeah, it's been a good year. We won the point championship in Lorain County, and Sunday we just hit and miss. We ran sometimes we didn't. And
we know you're a long way from the track here, but we do try to get done early so you can get home, but still, it's after your race, 50 laps or whatever, I know you're tired, and getting up to go to work's kind of a hassle sometimes.
I get up at 5:30. It's sort of tough on a Sunday, you know, and even when they do get out of here early, I still get home pretty late, you know.
What kind of chassis you run, John?
This is a Rander car from Wisconsin.
Okay, and there's another car in the pits here. It's a Rander car. I think the number 6 car. It's the first time I ever heard of that chassis, but you like the chassis?
Yeah, I like the car. Tom Musgrave runs them in ASA. When Bobby Allison used to run ASA, that's what he ran.
They must work.
Yeah, they're a pretty good car.
Okay, Johnny Sanquist. We want to wish him a lot of good luck, John.
Thank you.
Thanks, Johnny. Okay, I'm with Rusty Adams from East Lake, Ohio, that famous Adams racing family. How many Adamses are racing right now?
I got me, my son, my wife, my 2 brothers.
So when you guys have a get-together, you probably talk about chassis and motors, right?
Oh yeah, always about racing. Who does the best?
How many years you been racing, Rusty?
I've been circle track racing since '71.
So you got a lot of experience. Now, you haven't made this show yet, but I'm sure you know what you have to do to try to get in it. If there's a lot of good cars, I mean, you can do everything you can do and still might not make it.
Yeah, we're running a car here. It was built in '86. It's not one of the strut front ends, updated car. So we're kind of running a disadvantage right now, but we're going to try it.
Well, you got the experience. I remember the old days. You used to run up there at Sharon Speedway to Still Valley 200. You always did pretty good up there. You won a lot of them. You'll probably win some more.
I hope so. We're going to start 9th in the Concy, so it's not going to be a piece of cake.
Okay, and good luck to you, Rusty.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Rusty. Okay, I'm with Denny Vargo from East Lake, Ohio. Up there, that's Adams country up there, isn't it, Denny?
Yeah, Rusty's from up in East Lake too.
Yeah, all
together Lorain a lot.
Okay, you run Lorain basically this season?
This season I've only run this car 3 times. about a month ago down in Columbus, and 2 weeks ago at Sandusky. This is the third time. I've been sitting out most of the season.
It's all pretty new stuff then.
Yeah, it's the first time I've driven this car, and tracks that I've been to before, but not my home tracks.
Okay, and I see you run a Michaels engine. It looks like it puts out some power.
Yeah, the motor's running real good. The only thing we're having a little trouble getting through the center of the corner right now. We got to get the handling down a little better. I think we're pretty close for the race, though.
Okay, well, I want to wish you a lot of good luck, and it's nice to see you here.
Okay, thanks a lot.
I don't know what it cost me, but I don't know if it's the right lane. That guy couldn't go last night. The guy was on pole.
Okay, I'm with Roger Black, who's got a super good starting place. He made the feature. He don't have a lot of guys are worried about getting into the feature. He don't have that problem. He's starting third, but it's you got once you start up there, you got to stay up there.
Yeah, well, the only thing I'm worried about is a guy starting in front of me. I raced with him last night, and he couldn't keep up the pace, so I lost a couple positions there. Hopefully he's got his car running a little better today, and I'll be able to move up through there. Other than that, that's all I know.
That's all he can do is he not only has to worry about his car, now he's got to worry about the guy in front of him, hoping that guy gets out of his way or trying to duck in underneath that guy. That's hard to do early in the race. The McCready motor putting out enough power for you?
Yeah, the motor's running excellent today. Matter of fact, I got my car running the best it's ever run today. I'm about 6/10 faster than what I've been running. I'm real happy with the car. I just hope I don't get in any accidents, and I'm planning on heading to the front.
Okay, and Roger has won some big races here and other tracks. This is not his greatest season. He's had a lot of problems. Hopefully the jinx will be over and finish this year out, and maybe start next year out a little better.
Yeah, you got that right. And if I do win, we'll have one big celebration down here after the race. So everybody come on down.
Okay, good luck, Rog. Okay, I'm with Scott Drake from Xenia, Ohio. Yesterday was the first time the young gentleman, I believe, ever seen Midvale Speedway, right, Scott?
That's right. It was all strange to me.
Okay, and he's got this his Lang-sponsored Chevrolet, Howell chassis, automotive parts motor. Everything was hooked up. He done his job. First race he ever run down at this track. He come in first. He got in the feature. Well, how can you follow that up now?
Hopefully we'll go out there and win this thing. That's what we're here for. And with the cars working pretty good, it's a Hal 5th design, so it's a little outdated, but I don't know the difference, and hopefully it won't either.
Okay, we want to wish you good luck, Scott, and it's certainly nice to have you here.
All right, and I'd like to thank the veterans, Vietnam vets. That's where we stayed last night, and they treated us like kings.
Okay, that's what these special shows are all about, to get everybody together and have a good time and build some sort of friendship through racing, I guess.
That's it. They were great people, and just like to thank them.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for coming. We are now. Okay, I'm with Paul Barnes, one of the regulars here at Midvale. He come down here to race with the big boys. What do you think, Paul?
Not a whole lot, just came to have a good time.
Enjoy the end of the year. We'll be sitting around wanting to see a race a couple weeks from now, and we won't be able to, right?
That's right.
Okay, you're not in the feature yet. You got some work to do.
Yeah, we're going to probably try anyway.
That's all you can do.
Running better today than it was yesterday, so it ought to be better anyway.
Okay, Paul knows this track. He runs here every Sunday night here in Canton Speedway, so he's got that advantage in his favor. If he can make the car do what he wants it to do, he may make that feature event.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck, Paul.
See you later.
Built by my wife.
Okay, I'm with Timmy Ice from Doyle, the Doylestown Flash, baby. The fastest thing ever come out of Doylestown. He runs a Howell chassis, he runs a fast racing engine, and his wife built his racing engine. Now, this has been one of your best seasons ever, but Midvale's never been particularly kind to you.
No, I just never get hooked up this. I don't know what we do. Get close occasionally and try to change it just a little bit to get a little better, and then usually go backwards. So, yeah, I don't know why. It's a hard racetrack to get a hold of. These guys that run here all the time, Richie and Mark and them, they just have an advantage over all of us because they're here all the time. So it's definitely just not your average racetrack as far as getting your car set up.
Well, when you race different tracks like you do, you travel all over the place, that's what makes you a driver. You won up at Toledo, you won down at Columbus. I guess you won at Shady Bowl, Kilcare. Jennerstown. I think Kilcare is probably, I'd say Kilcare is about the hardest track I ever seen in my life to get around.
Yeah, we got adapted to that pretty well, which is very unusual for most people to go there. Sibla, for instance, said he wouldn't care if he ever went there again a day in his life. So, and he's a good driver anywhere he goes. So, you know, it just depends on the, you know, you and the track, I guess. Like I said, it's just a little hard here for me. We just can't never get a hold of it.
Well, we hope your luck turns around. We'd like to see you win one here so you can say you won every place you raced then.
Well, yeah, I won that little championship race here at the opening, the beginning of the year there. That's the only thing I've ever won. So we'd like to win a feature here. We really would.
Okay, Tim Ice, the old Iceman himself, and good luck, Tim.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
Okay, I'm with Scott Baker, the Fairlawn Flash. You got him a Port City chassis, a Melkett racing engine. This guy owns the record at this racetrack on a regular basis. If you want to come down here and win, he's one of the 4 or 5 guys you got to beat down here. Scott, what do you think about today?
Well, I think today's going to be a beautiful day. We got a nice day for racing. Track feels pretty good. Looking for a great race.
You like the outside competition. I mean, it's got to get you charged up.
Well, I like the different people. You know, we don't get to race these guys on a weekly basis, and then, you know, it's a lot of fun seeing everybody once or twice a year. So we really look forward to these type of races.
Okay, and I promise not to ask him a whole bunch. He gets mad at me. Good luck, Scott.
Thank you very much.